Greetings. In this video, I am going to be doing a tutorial of song 739, Walking on the Heaven Road, out of the Red Songbook, Songs of the Kingdom. It's a great worship song, especially, I actually like to not do the tenor and alto voices, just do the bass and the soprano, make a really cool duet, and then, have a guitar accompanist. Sounds fantastic. So, I like to do a little bit of a countrified version of the song where I do a flat picking. You could use a pick. You just do a rest stroke through the string you're going through on your bass into the next string. That's a rest stroke. And then you do a little swipe, swipe, down, swipe, swipe, down, swipe, swipe, down, swipe, swipe. If you're doing your fingers, I prefer this. It's just a little more stable because I have less of this happening when I'm trying to find bass strings. Rest stroke, index just goes open, shut, open, shut, open, shut. If you want to get a little bit more kick out of that, you can do thumb and then these three fingers. So maybe when you get to your final chorus and you want to start getting that offbeat accent going a little more intensely, so here's my introduction to the song. I've got 8 bars. So what that's built out of is the first half is a G, C7, A7, D major, and then I do a little bass run. D, 4th string open, 5th string, 3rd, 2nd, open, and I'm doing a pull off. So I just do an attack on that first guy, and then just pull off. And then I come down to this 6th string. So just practice that in isolation and you'll figure it out, and then just work it in rhythmically. There's the first half. Second half. So we've got our G, C7, and then I just do a bass run. So it's kind of like I went 1, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I like to do a bend on that last G. It just kind of has some character to it. Who's that? That's the time. Bum, 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 bum. Who's that walking down the road? Alright, so from there, I'm going to do this a little extra slow, but it's mostly built out of the same chords. We've got G's, C7s, A7, D major, and then we've also got our D7 mixed in there also. So for the verse, who's that walking down the road? Very syncopated. Carrying such a heavy load. The bass run. Sinner, lay your burden down, 'cause we're walking on the heaven road. So that right there is going to be a 4th string open. I'm basically doing a G chord over my 5 root, D. So G over D, D7 over D. So it's kind of this nice, smooth, it creates a really satisfying anticipation and release. So again, who's that walking down the road, carrying such a heavy load? Sinner, lay your burden down, 'cause we're walking on the heaven road. And when you're doing, and when you're, boom, just do a nice whack on the top. If I do it up above the sound hole, then I'm ready to just come right back in with my thumb, just come down a little bit. Whereas this really throws my hand out of position. Whack. And when you're walking on the heaven road, here's our chorus, lay down that heavy load. So I have a G chord, then I go to a C7, and from there I'm going to do a little bass run, C, B, B flat, A. So just a little chromatic step-by-step line. G, bum, 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 G. Here's what it sounds like. And then from there, we're going to have G to a D chord, D7, G to a C7, and I do my bass run again, G to an E minor. That's going to harmonize with what the vocal parts are doing. The bass part gets a little thrown off if I stick to a G chord or I throw in like a D there. So that last couple of measures is going to be a G chord, E minor, then I do my G over D again, D over D, G. Here's what it sounds like. And when you're walking on the heaven road, gonna lay down that heavy load, Jesus said he'd walk along with me. Praise God, glory, hallelujah. I'm singing all the way, got sunshine in every day. Won't you come along and join me on that heaven road? Young folks walk, and it just drives right into that next verse. So that's in a nutshell. I really love this song, and I think it's got just a great flow to it. There's a lot of syncopation in the voice, and if you're willing to do the extra work to really learn the guitar against the voice and keep those syncopations in there, it sounds really, really sharp and just has a lot of energy and drive to it. I would practice it to a metronome. This is a tricky one, but if you can get it down, then people really, really get into it. So thank you for watching. I hope this is helpful. I know I didn't, put diagrams of what chords I'm playing, but when you've only got, 5 or 6 chords, it's pretty easy to see G, C7, A7, D, D7, E minor. If you're going to be playing something this challenging, you should be able to recognize those to begin with. And I will do my best to put together a chord sheet for you guys. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching, and God bless.